What if I told you that in just 60 seconds, you could start pulling everything you've ever wanted right into your life? Sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, the idea we're diving into today says that one single, focused minute is all it takes to kick that door wide open. So that's the big question, isn't it? Can 1 minute of being totally present really change your life? Can it actually start pulling that reality you dream of closer to you? Well, let's find out. Okay, so before we get to the how-to, we gotta understand the why. Why do we even need this? And for so many of us, it's because life just feels, well, like an endless chase, like we're stuck on a hamster wheel and just can't get off. I mean, think about it. We spend so much time waiting for something outside of ourselves to make us happy. We're always telling ourselves that story, right? Oh, I'll be happy when I get the promotion or when I find the right person. And what that does is it puts us in this constant state of chasing, always running after a finish line that just keeps moving further and further away. And this is what's known as the loop of being. It's a cycle, and it starts the second you wake up. You have the same thoughts, which lead to the exact same feelings you had yesterday. And those feelings, well, they drive you to do the same actions, which, no surprise, creates the exact same reality. Day in, day out. We might chalk it up to bad luck, but really, it's a totally predictable, unconscious pattern. So once you see that loop, you're kind of at a crossroads. You've got a choice, a really fundamental one. You can either keep doing things the old way, or you can try something new, something a whole lot more powerful. And this really breaks it down, doesn't it? The old way, that's all about pushing, forcing, struggling. It's like trying to push a giant boulder up a hill. But the new way? It's all about attracting, allowing, aligning. It's a complete shift from fighting the world outside to changing who you are on the inside. Because the big secret is, when you change your internal state, your outer world literally has no choice but to change to match it. And it's not just that the old way is exhausting, it's super inefficient. It's all built on this kind of flawed idea that reality is this thing out there that we have to go out and fight and conquer. But what if there's a smarter way? A much more direct path? And that's where we get to the solution. This is the big paradigm shift. And it all starts with the totally mind-blowing power of, you guessed it, 1 single minute. Yep, you heard that right, just 1 minute. We're not talking about some hour-long meditation session or a fancy retreat. We're talking about 60 seconds of pure, locked-in presence. Because it turns out, it's not about how long you do it, it's about the quality of your attention. That 1 minute, that's your moment. That's your point of power. So why is this one little minute so powerful? It's all about what you're aiming, your attention. Seriously, think of your attention like it's money. It's your most valuable currency. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. And wherever your energy flows, that's what starts to grow in your reality. Most of us, we just throw that currency away all day, on worries, on distractions. This is about making a very deliberate, very powerful investment. Okay, if you remember one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. You attract what you are, not what you want. I'll say it again because it's so important. You attract what you are. See, when you're wanting something, you're basically broadcasting the signal of, I don't have this. You're focused on the lack. But when you can change your entire state of being to match the feeling of already having it, you literally become a magnet for that new reality. And here's a perfect example we've all experienced. You decide you want a specific car, let's say a blue SUV. And then what happens? Suddenly, you see blue SUVs everywhere, on the highway, in the parking lot, everywhere. Now, did everyone just run out and buy a blue SUV? No, of course not. They were always there. The only thing that changed was you. Your attention was suddenly tuned in to that frequency. And it works the same way for opportunities, for relationships, for abundance, you name it. All right, so the theory is pretty cool, right? But it's totally useless if we don't actually put it into practice. So the big question is, how do we do this? Let's walk through the actual 1-minute ritual step by step. And you'll see it's actually super simple. It's just 4 steps. Step 1, find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and just take a few deep breaths. Easy enough? Step 2, get crystal clear on your vision. Don't be vague. Don't just say, a better job. See the office, feel the chair, imagine the people you're working with. Be specific. Step 3 in this is the secret sauce right here. You have to embody the feeling. Ask yourself, what would it feel like if this was already my reality? And then you generate that feeling, that gratitude, that joy, that freedom. And finally, step 4, you just hold that elevated state for 1 full minute. That's it. And I really want to be clear here. This is so much more than just positive thinking. The goal isn't just to think happy thoughts. The goal is to generate a feeling that's so real, it actually creates a chemical change in your body. You're literally teaching your body what the future feels like before it's even happened. You're becoming that new person energetically, right now. Now, when you start doing this consistently, something really profound starts to shift. You start to realize this incredible truth about yourself, that you're not just some passive victim of your circumstances. No way. You are the creator. And here's the kicker. This whole creative process, it's not something new you have to learn. You've been doing it your whole life. Every single thing in your life right now is a direct result of the thoughts and feelings you've been having on repeat. You've already created all of it. The only thing that's changing is that now you're going to start doing it on purpose. And this sums up the whole choice right here. You can either create by default, just letting your old programming run the show, taking you down the same old roads, or you can create by design. You can use your focus, your energy to intentionally build a completely new future. It's the difference between being a passenger in your own life and actually grabbing the steering wheel. So that's really what it all comes down to. The question isn't if you're creating your life. You are, every single second of every day. The only real question is this: are you doing it by design or by default? And the amazing thing is, the choice and all the incredible power that comes with it, it all starts with just 1 minute.